Ugh. Hey, look at that. January 1st. Guess it's time to get back in shape again. You know what? I'm actually going to do it this time. I'm going to run a lot and only drink water and green leaves until I get in shape.
3 weeks later.
Wow, I feel like garbage, but I did great. Only a few more pounds and I hit my goal. Yo, Kaye, you wanna split this cookie with me?
20 minutes later.
You suck! What's up, guys? My name is Kaye. Welcome back to my channel, Street Beast TV. It's raining outside, so I apologize for the extra noise. But anyways, it is Christmas weekend. I have a lot going on this weekend, so I thought I'd bring you guys along with me for a vlog. I'm doing some training, eating some good food, but I also wanted to kind of touch on the New Year's resolution topic since it's coming up really soon. Most people tend to have this New Year's resolution of, you know what, I'm gonna get in really good shape, I'm gonna eat super clean and go to the gym every single day, and then a few weeks go by, it goes great, you know, at least, you know, they're going towards their goals, but then they realize they don't like being in so much pain because they're so sore, and they also miss eating pizza and ice cream. I don't blame them. I also love pizza and ice cream. So let's break that cycle. Throughout this weekend, I'm going to give you some of my tips that I use for myself and also for my clients to help them achieve their resolution goals, but in a sustainable way that sticks for life if they really wanted to do so. Because let's face it, the name of the game is sustainability. If you can only stick to a diet or exercise routine for only a few weeks, it's probably not the regimen for you. Alright, so let's first talk about how to set goals. So basically you want to write down somewhere physically where you can see it on a notebook, on a whiteboard, your ultimate goal. Write down the ultimate goal that's the long-term goal, right? Now, obviously you can't get to that goal overnight. So then you're gonna backtrack to where you are now. So now you're gonna break down that ultimate goal into small baby steps that will eventually get you to that goal. So for example, if you had a goal of doing, let's say 10 pull-ups, and right now you can only do 1, maybe 2, right? So you write down that eventually I want to be able to do 10 pull-ups. Under that, you can do 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, whatever, and those you can cross off along the journey to get to 10. You want small steps, small accolades that you can achieve on a daily basis or on a weekly basis that will eventually get you to your goals. Another tip of mine surrounding, you know, goals around nutrition and training is it's a marathon, not a sprint. If you try to lose a significant amount of weight really quickly, it's usually not the best strategy. And I know when you're super motivated for the New Year's, that's all you want to do. You want to go to the gym, you want to find this new diet and everything and see the scale go down. And when you're focused on the scale, you're going to be super impatient because every day you're going to be on the scale and like waiting for that weight to drop off. So instead of really focusing on the results, try to focus on the process and then the results will come naturally. I want to get to the gym 3 days this week. I want to only eat out this week 4 times. And then on the scale, your results will reflect. So don't be focused on the result, focus and enjoy the process. I think there's a saying out there that says, the journey is as important as the destination. Or something like that. Maybe the journey is more important than the destination? I don't know, but you get what I'm trying to say. Anyways, I have a lot to do today. I have a really fun training session tonight and tomorrow. So I want to talk to you a little bit more about training and exercise. So I'll see you guys at the gym. Oh my gosh, I just realized that that chocolate stain was on me the entire time and you guys didn't tell me? Come on guys, I thought we were friends. Okay guys, so let's talk about exercise. So what I recommend, it doesn't matter what the science says, you know, what burns the most fat or gives you the most muscle for your gains. The best advice I can give you is pick an exercise, pick a sport or a training modality that you actually enjoy. Think about that for a second. If, for example, you hear that CrossFit is this amazing way to get in shape and that's what you want to do, and you join a CrossFit gym, but then you end up hating CrossFit, you shouldn't continue with CrossFit if you hate it, because you're not going to stick with it long term because you don't enjoy it. So whether you enjoy pickleball or swimming or tennis or basketball, whatever it is, pick something that you actually enjoy. Me personally, I enjoy parkour at the moment. I enjoy different types of movement modalities like yoga. So yeah, that's just an example from me, but the name of the game is sustainability. If you don't enjoy what you're doing, it's not sustainable. Anyways, I'm gonna get in some training myself. I'm not sure what I'm gonna work on today, but I'll bring you guys along and let's see what we can find.
Out of this world, I've been gone. 3, 2, 1, I'ma lift off. I don't play games like Jigsaw. Raised by the wolves, I'm a big dog. Waited my turn for too long. I'ma take over like King Kong. Foot on that gas, no pit stop. 3, 2, 1, I'ma lift off. Stick to the grind and I never won't stop.
What's up, guys? Day number 2 of training. We are here at FIU campus. This is the college campus. So yeah, I'm gonna meet up with some friends, get some good training in, get that endorphins going, the oxytocin going, all those feel-good hormones and neurotransmitters you get when you do an activity that you actually like. So.
I've been gone. 3, 2, 1, I'ma lift off. I don't play games like Jigsaw. Raised by the wolves, I'm a big dog. Waited my turn for too long. I'ma take over like King Kong. Foot on that gas, no pit stop. 3, 2, 1, I'ma lift off. I'm taking off like a spaceship out of this planet, but still underrated. I never wanted to go and be famous. All alone, I like to live isolated. I'm trying to get a new crib with a gate and make it so big I don't got any neighbors. Never went Hollywood, did it my way, but I'm still getting.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I needed that one. It's been a while.
It's okay. Your spatial awareness needs some work, but at least you still got the flips.
And gold like I play for the Lakers, yeah. Hop on the track like it's Formula 1. They be getting lapped, I've been on a run. Told me that I never would've made it, but I can't live without it, so I had to get it done. Whoa, switching the flow like a faucet. I make it look easy, I feel like a prophet. They all wanna be me, but I can't be copied. I'm bringing the heat like I live in the tropics.
Wow.
All right, good morning, guys. So it's time for breakfast. I kind of want to show you what I'm going to have and also explain a little bit about nutrition. So you saw last night I did prep some of this for today. And look, you don't have to do like a crazy prep like a bodybuilder and just have Tupperwares for every single meal. No, but it is typically a good idea to have some meals prepped or some food prepped in the fridge so you can mix and match them throughout the week. So whether that's a Sunday where you prep some meals that you can have throughout the week that's already prepared, or if you prep your breakfast the night before, because when it comes time to when you have cravings, then if you don't have anything prepped, you might make a bad decision and regret it later. Another tip I generally recommend, whether you're trying to lose weight, build muscle, whatever the goal is, sticking mainly to whole foods and a higher protein intake than usual. I usually recommend 0.8 to 1 gram per pound of body weight is a good number to aim for. So sticking to whole foods and a higher protein intake is generally a really good idea. Doing this is just going to help you feel overall better. Whole foods have so many nutrients, fiber, and then having a higher protein intake supports muscle loss or muscle growth, whether you're trying to increase muscle or lose body fat. Now, trying to stick with these and also at the same time not make your food suck is typically the goal, and where most people struggle with, because they hop on a diet and they're eating all this bland food, and then after a few weeks they're so tired of it, they're like, I just want my sweets and my burger, like I don't want this food anymore. And so one of my biggest passions is trying to make healthy food taste not healthy, so that you enjoy it and you feel good afterwards and you can stick to a healthy lifestyle is one of my biggest passions. It's also one of the main reasons why I have this YouTube channel that you should definitely subscribe to and like the video. Anyways, I'm going to show you one of my typical breakfast meals, and again, I like to stick to mostly whole foods, higher in protein, but again, it doesn't have to be perfect. You know, I believe that there should be room for indulgences, so there should be room for processed foods or sweets and once in a while. Sprinkle it in throughout your day, but as long as you're mostly sticking to whole foods, it doesn't really make that big of a difference, you know, including some indulgences in your diet. But yeah, with that said, I'm going to show you how I make my chickpea omelet, blueberry muffin, and vanilla latte. Alright, not too shabby. I put my vanilla latte back in the fridge because I want to drink it really cold, but you guys saw it. And so this is the chickpea omelet. As you can see, it's pretty much like a really savory like pancake, like a flat one, and then you fold in the filling. So the filling, we had a veggie burger, we had the TVP, the dehydrated protein. Sometimes I use tofu, but today I'm going to use TVP. This is pretty much like a really cheap source of protein. It's dehydrated crumbles pretty much. And then we just had seasonings. I put some cashew cheese, I put onions, arugula, cabbage, any veggies that I have in the fridge really. And the muffin, I made like 6 of these or 5 of these I think on the weekend. I just found a recipe online. I looked up, high protein, healthy blueberry muffin recipe because I was craving it. And then the vanilla latte. I love my coffee. I love it black, but sometimes I love to spice it up a bit and make it like my own version of like a Starbucks drink, I guess. And let's dive in to the taste test, but I already know it's good because I made it. The life of a YouTuber, you gotta get used to eating food somewhat cold because you gotta film it and then you gotta talk about it, and then by the time it's ready to eat, it's a little bit cold, but still really good anyways. I'm gonna enjoy this and I'll see you guys in the next clip. Alright guys, so the next tip I have for you guys is about balance and recovery. This one is really important to me personally because it's the one that I struggle with the most. Growing up as an athlete, I was taught to just like train through pain, like keep pushing, like resting was just so hard for me. But it is how the body actually gets stronger. So the body doesn't make its adaptations, whether it's fat loss or muscle building or performance gains, while you're exercising. You're actually breaking down muscle. You're getting weaker as you exercise. It's not until you're adequately rested and your body was able to rebuild the muscle to make those adaptations that you wanted from the workouts that you're doing. Even though I knew this logically, it's just still hard for me to take rest days or to do recovery stuff instead of a really hard workout, because I enjoy workouts, but if I want to see the benefits, or if you want to see the benefits, you have to also implement balance and actually find the time to give your body the rest that it needs to make the adequate adaptations. This is especially true in the New Year's, where everybody's like super motivated to change their habits and they go so hard the first week. They go to the gym every day, they run, they diet and all this stuff, and then after like a week or two they're super sore, they're craving their favorite foods again, and then they're just like, you know what, this isn't for me. I'm in a lot of pain mentally and physically, and yeah, I just can't do it. And fortunately, that's not true. There is a way to actually do it where it's sustainable and you can enjoy the actual process. You just have to have some kind of balance in your life. You have to start a little bit, slowly introduce workouts, slowly, make some few diet changes here and there, but nothing drastic that's not sustainable. And also for you athletes out there, recovery doesn't mean just sit on the couch all day and watch TV. That's better than doing another workout, but there's actually activities that involve movement and actual cognitive work that can be enjoyable and that can actually still promote recovery in your body. Personally, for me, what I like to do that makes me feel good, that promotes recovery but doesn't make me feel lazy, I like to do yoga, hot yoga specifically. I like to do breath work. I like to get into saunas. I like to do ice baths, mobility. Those are the types of things that keep me moving and stimulate my brain and my body. But for you, that could mean playing chess, reading a book, going for some long walks, going for a hike, going for a nice little swim, or a very, very, very light jog. I mean, there's so many different things that you can do that promote recovery. You just have to find the one that's individual to you. You don't want these activities to be something that's forced. Like if you don't like yoga, don't do yoga. It's not going to be sustainable. Anyways, I'm going to combine a few of these right now together to promote some recovery because I am a little bit sore. So I'm going to go to this place called The Space. They have breathwork, yoga, saunas, ice baths. It's really cool. So for me, it'll be like half an hour. For you, it'll be a few seconds. We made it. We are at The Space. I'm gonna get ready for my breathwork session first. And then we have some cold plunges. We got a sauna in here. It's a really nice place to just recover. So that's what we're gonna do today. So let's talk briefly about the autonomic nervous system. There are 2 states. The sympathetic state, which represents the flight or flight state, and the parasympathetic is our rest and digest state. In our modern high stimulation world, we struggle to find the right balance between these 2 states. And as a result, we are usually too stressed and stimulated to be in the parasympathetic state. I myself struggle with this immensely, so on my off days, I put a high emphasis on practices that help me have more control over switching from one state to the other. Certain breathwork practices, cold exposure, and saunas are ways you can train your mind to shift between these states in outside situations. This leads to being more resilient to mental and training stress, better sleep, and faster recovery in between trainings. Alright guys, so with an eventful weekend, let's end with talking about sleep. Sleep is super important. It's when all the magic actually happens. When you're sleeping, that's your body rebuilding itself from tearing of the muscle tissue that you did when you trained. So if you're not having quality sleep and the right amount of time of sleep, you're potentially missing out on some gains. So for me, it's really important to emphasize morning and also nighttime rituals that help you regulate your circadian rhythm. So in the morning, some tips: definitely try to wake up at the same time every single day, if possible, or really close to that time. Try not to change that too much. Trying to get morning sunlight also helps set your circadian rhythm to actually fall asleep later that night. Those two alone are actually really effective in helping you fall asleep at the right time and have a good night's sleep at night. And at night, what I typically like to do, I'm wearing these orange glasses. These help block blue light. Blue light stimulates cortisol, and it also suppresses your own production of melatonin. Melatonin is the hormone that actually helps you fall asleep. So ideally you want to shut off all blue lights possible, but that's really hard now with technology everywhere. So I also like to wear blue light blocking glasses about an hour before I go to bed. Also, about 45 minutes before going to bed, I stop checking my phone. You don't want that stimulation in your brain. You want to start winding down. So usually I'll like to read a book. And then I also like to drink some chamomile tea. So chamomile tea has L-theanine that also helps kind of relax the mind and body. I take some supplements like magnesium. And finally, I'll do a very relaxing breathwork session right before going to bed to help shift my state into that parasympathetic rest and digest mode. That's going to get me a really good night's sleep. Anyways guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below any questions, or if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out. If you want to see more from me, subscribe, and that about does it. Alright, I'm out.